OBS? Am I gonna have to replace you with Streamlabs because you almost crashed a second time? What is happening here? I mean, everything seems to be looking fine on Task Manager. I'm sorry for, like, going back and trying to figure this out, but, like, it literally just lost connection again. And I know the first one wasn't an internet thing because it, like, the app literally crashed. I think I might have just, like, had an internet hiccup. Because it even said that it reconnected. Okay. I'm gonna give it a break after this. Oh my god. Good lord. Okay, I need to get farewell on my emote bar. Goodbye. There we go. Jeez Louise. If that happens again, I'm gonna have to go in and see what the fuck is going on. Umbra, Alfino, ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alfino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... Ah. Well, here they are now. I swear, OBS. Do not fail me again, dude. Right. I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cartano? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain a clear understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, lady. I shall keep my counsel until such a time as you have finished procrastinating. All right. While Alfino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Ishtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Umbra, pray accompany Alize back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. Right. Everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little scared for OBS here. OBS is starting to scare me a little bit. Oh wait, no, I need to speak with this woman. Hi, Haida. Yes, please. I said. Not quite the door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? And then they're gonna run over to the Rising Stones, and I have to do this, and then I have to be like, where the fuck is the Rising Stones? I don't normally travel by foot. That guy's fighting a lightning sprite. Noom. Oh my god! Hold on one sec. I'm gonna dispose of some bottles.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
What? Oh.
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation. Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
Ow.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
Wow, this is the first time Ida hasn't sounded, like, bubbly. Good job on the voiceover there.
By your leave!
Okay. Hello? Oh, it's this guy.
That voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Aww. He knows Yugiri.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid.
I love this man. I love him with all my
Over
heart.
a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
She's a princess. Princess or queen?
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
I love him. I'm so glad I decided to keep going. Umbra, wait. Could I speak with you for a moment? Are my clothes done? Do you remember when I had you meet me in Diamond Forge and we, ambushed you? Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. You could try it on right now if you like. I love you, Tataru. You are my favorite fucking character. I love you so much. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, I love that. Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light it's... Well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, you know, bring you home. May it always protect you. Tataru! Love you so much. That's awesome. Now, I assume it's just, like, for glamour purposes. I have to assume that's what it's for. Yeah, it's a level 1, so these are for glamours. But, like, oh my god, it's so good! Tataru, I love you! Eat up. Fly free, my pretty. Okay. Yeah, I've got like 40 more minutes and then I'm gonna have to call it. So we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Ishtol in Kryl. A fine suggestion. Blah, blah. The rest of us will form the Cartono expedition party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Umbra, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. I love him! Oh, Ida, I just want to give you a hug. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside of town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Oh my god, that samurai guy is so fun. I love him. Okay, so let us... Hey, it's one of my friends. He must be doing the same mission I am. New. Whoa. It loaded in very quickly. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cartano before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given the Elaine Royer was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by the new Primal, it is not impossible that Garlo might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Let's go. After this, we're gonna end the stream. I know it's kind of like a weird offset stream, but that shit happens every now and then. Shit falls apart every once in a while. It's fine. Tech fails. So I'm guessing this is an instance and not a duty. Which means I'm gonna be on my own.
Now, where was that? Ah. I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland. Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
Deal.
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
It's true.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Ooh. Blade is black. All right, boys.
This one'll sting.
Your defense is lacking.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
It's all over now.